So I might have stayed after talking too long. I'm locked in. Sean's gonna come get me out. Good morning, this is Di. I'm gonna see if it's light enough to vlog on my way to work. We're gonna see. I have to turn this off to drive though. How are you? It is Monday. Going back to work after the weekend. Editing on my refurbished computer is what I'm gonna call it. Paid full price, but I got it refurbished. Anyway, working on that computer, trying to see if I can get it to crash. So far it's not crashing, so that's a good start. May just have been the logic card, so we'll see. Also, I was thinking about something I wanted to talk to you guys about, and it was sleep. How much do you sleep every night? Can you put that down below in the comments? Because I have found out that I was sleeping about 4 or 5 hours a night, and then I was feeling really crummy and having bad headache days. So I'm gonna try an experiment where I get at least 7 hours of sleep every night and see if I get the bad headache or not. Because I just don't know if the two are connected. And I didn't mean to not sleep. It's just I get busy doing stuff and then it's hard for me to get into bed and then I have to get up early for work. So last night I had a little trouble going to sleep. I was still a little wound up. So I have to start earlier on my bedtime routine, I think. Because I think that's what mellows me out. I think I need to work on getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep and probably 9 hours in bed, because it seems like it takes me a good hour to fall asleep. It's not even like I'm too awake to sleep. I'm like too awake to lay down. Like I need to really like mellow out. Today is an office day. I'm gonna be working around the office and I'm probably going straight home to edit some more because I have one vlog ready to go for Tuesday and I probably have another vlog all ready to go. And I didn't answer your questions because my video ran out. It only uploaded 4 minutes of it for I don't know why. So I am going to answer all of your questions. You guys were so nice to send those in, and I just love that, us talking back and forth more. And the same thing goes for like the little rant that I did and asked you guys about gambling. It was just awesome. So I really appreciate it, and it just gives me more creative ideas for what the future of this channel is, because you know, you're always reevaluating. I'm up to 116 subscribers today. I gained one overnight, I think. And I just got to think about, you know, what can I do that will be more interesting to people, because I don't want to be boring. Why would I do this if I wanted it to be boring? I'll talk to you after work. Bye. Hi, this is Di, and it's Tuesday, and I'm on my way to physical therapy. I'm hoping it's my last day. I think I'm done. Like, it's working. So, I don't know if I need it anymore. Isn't that weird? I can't believe that I'm not having horrible neck pain. I mean, it hurt a little bit last night, but it was the first time in a week that it hurt at all. So, I think I'm out of the woods, which is good news, right? I was complaining about it going up into my neck and into my teeth and stuff, and it stopped all of that. I think also this book I'm doing is helping. My pain management doctor gave me a book called Unlearn Your Pain. And I don't know if I believe everything that the book teaches, but I think that it kind of has this premise that certain kinds of pain are have to do with the paths between your brain and the nerves being in the habit of going to that spot, and that if you can get the habit stopped, then the pain stops. So it's really interesting. I don't know that I agree 100% with the book, and the book also has a point where it's like, if you don't believe 100%, don't keep reading. But I've kept reading, and it seems to be helping with this kind of pain. So that has been good. I'll have some good report to bring back to my pain management doctor. Anyway, Front Page Tech is the tech news for people that need news about things that are on the front page of the tech news. So it's about iPhones and Comcast and dealing with T-Mobile. It's just all of those things that I have to deal with every single day. So I guess I'm a front page tech kind of girl. I'm not a deep tech person. I'm not like building my own robot or anything, but I would like my stuff to work. And I do like to know what's changing in the tech world and what the FCC may interfere with and all of that stuff. And it's just hysterical. So for those of you who aren't picky about language, you want to find front page tech. How much does tech stuff affect you? He was talking today about iPhones. And they were talking about how his friend Brian was also talking about how the entry-level iPhone, the 16 gigabyte, is for older people or kids. Because older people are going to use it to check their Facebook, and they don't need that much memory, and kids aren't supposed to file that stuff anyway, but that anyone slightly techie is going to need a bigger one. Thus, the reason that my phone ran out of memory in the middle of recording the vlog. That might have something to do with the fact that the darn thing, I was sold the old people's phone. And no matter how old I get, it seems that I take up the entire memory of that phone. And Brian was saying he didn't want to have to go in and delete his music in order to get load another app on his phone. I'm like, this is the story of my life. You know, it's hard being a cheap person. I'm like so rudimentary cheap. Like, I like things as cheap as humanly possible. And I hate to waste money. I don't like to spend money. And I should have spent another $100 on my phone. Absolutely. And can you tell me below, like, what things do you not mind splurging on, and what do you spend entirely too much money on? I know that the thing I spend too much money on is eating out. And that has been consistent throughout my life. I spend way too much money eating out. What do you spend too much money on, and where are you good at being frugal? I think I'm pretty frugal when it comes to electronics, but then I have a lot of electronics that maybe not as frugal as I think. And I'm talking about American middle class frugal, which is completely different than the rest of the world. I mean, if you just look at our refrigerators, it is obscene. Where in the world do they have gigantic refrigerators full of food? That's not a thing in Europe, even in Europe. Forget developing nations. Europe does not have gigantic refrigerators. People go to the store, they buy more food. We don't. We go to the store and we just pack more food in. Anyway, I'm definitely part of that problem. Anyway, tell me what you're good at saving money on. Hey, my car is like ancient now. And I'm doing that out of frugalness. Also, I haven't found a body design that I like. I'm really picky. I'm so picky. In fact, sometimes it's not that I'm frugal, it's that I'm expensive. Like, when I bought this car, new, it was fully loaded, it was very expensive, and I'm so cheap that I hang on to it for like 13 years. Like, my taste is really expensive. It's why we have the same carpet for over 20 years in my house. Because I can go into Home Depot, and I can just touch the carpets. I don't even have to really look too much, and I don't look at any prices. I just touch the carpets, and I look at the carpets, and I know which one's the most expensive, and that's what I want. I'm not buying a carpet because I'm too cheap to spend the money on the carpet that I want. It's bad. Our carpet's gross. I mean, it's gross in some areas, it's threadbare in others, it's just bad, it's gray. I mean, it's hard being a cheap person sometimes with expensive taste. It's oh, these are first world problems. I've ever heard of any first world problems, but you know, hey, we've talked about gambling, we've talked about other things, and I am going to get to all the questions that you asked me. Sorry about the delay, I just need to have them out in front of me, and I can't do that and drive a car. Obviously, I can talk and drive a car as long as I just stay in one lane. I think I should probably get to my physical therapy. I really do want to hear your opinion. What are you good at being cheap about, and you know, being frugal, and where do you waste money? I know some of you are going to have the eating out answer. You've got to. I mean, I know it's an American thing, but I'm thinking it's an Australian thing too. We just eat out too much. I'll talk to you later when I get home. Hi, this is Di. It's Wednesday night. I'm on my way into worship team practice. See you there. You were with a This was backstage today. You see how big it is? I don't know if you get any perspective. There's my hand. It's a humongous tablet. So apparently Matt, who's playing drums, did not know about the area beneath the church, and they're taking him to it. I'm gonna see if I can catch up with them.
Duck? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, watch your head.
Whoa.
Yeah. Boiler room.
Boiler
I
room.
think, look, I hope that my key works just as.
It's so gross looking.
I don't think my key works, guys.
Oh, the lattice from the back.
Right down.
As long as we can get out.
Remember, there's a wood shop back here. And then in past the wood shop, there's a part of the wall that has like this board in it that you can remove and go in to another section that's like behind the resource center.
So I might have stayed after talking too long. I'm locked in. Sean's gonna come get me out. Just pull it up, yeah. Let's see, can you pull it up? Yeah, yeah. Oh, and up. He's gonna reach, he's gonna make it. Thank you! Get him out of the rain. Yay. All right, I'm home now, so I think I'm gonna edit the vlog. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. See you soon. God bless. Hi, well, we just got out of church. Look who I'm with. Hi.